All right, so today we're looking at graphing quadratic inequalities. We previewed this a little bit in our last lesson on graphing from intercept form at the very end, but today we're going to actually deal with it formally. All right, so steps to graph quadratic inequalities. Step one, plot points for the parabola using the appropriate method, standard form or vertex form. So this is what we've been doing the entire unit, okay? Get the parabola on the graph, all right? Step two, because this is an inequality, we're going to determine whether our line needs to be dashed or solid. And step three, we need to determine whether we need to shade above or below. All right, so let's just get right into it. Okay, first one, they've given us a hint. Our vertex is at 1, 0. Remember to find the vertex. This is in standard form. We use the x is equal to negative b over 2a formula. And then once we find x, we plug it back in and get y. They've already given us our vertex, so we're going to use that. All right, our vertex is at 1, 0, so right here. Then we need to make our 149 table because this is in standard form. All right, we look at what A is, it's 1. So this is just going to be a standard shaped parabola. So if I go 1 in the x direction, I need to go 1 in the y direction. If I go 2 in the x direction, I need to go 4 in the y. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on both sides. And if I go 3 in the x direction, I need to go 9 in the y direction. All right, that's done. We got our points. Step two, determine if the parabola should be dashed or solid. For that, just like with linear equations, we look at our operator here. This is greater than or equal to. It has the equal to there, so it's going to be a solid line. And then we need to talk about shading. Do we shade above or below? All right, well, this says I want all the y's that are greater than this line. So if I put my finger on my vertex, or my pen in this case, where are the y's that are greater than 0? Well, they're up here, right? So I'm going to shade above my vertex. All right, so let's go ahead and draw this guy. Solid line, shade above. All right, let's do another one. Again, they've given us our vertex, so we're going to take what we can get. Let's plot this guy. It's at x equals 0, y equals negative 3, so right here. We draw our 149 table. Now on this one, notice A is negative 1. So when we do this, we're going to end up with a standard shaped parabola that's upside down. So starting at the vertex, go out 1 in the x direction, down 1. Go out 2, go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we could go out 3, we'd go down 9, but I can't go down 9. So we're going to leave it at that. Next, determine if it's solid or dashed. Look at the operator, just greater than. So dashed line, shading above or below. Well, I want greater than, so put my pencil back on my vertex where the y's that are greater than negative 3. Well, they're up here, right? Okay, so that means I'm going to shade above. So let's go ahead and draw our line. So dashed line on the parabola. I do not expect these to be perfect. I know how hard it is to try to draw a dashed line on a curve. All right, shade above, which means I need all of this area. All right. Let's scroll to the next page. Let's look at E here. I want you to see one in vertex form. Remember our vertex form. To find our vertex, we take the opposite of this for our x. So the opposite of negative 3 is 3. This is my y. So my vertex is at 3, 4. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Then I want to do, then I want to do my 149 table, right? Get points on this graph. Looking here, A is negative 2. So 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Negative 2 times 9 is negative 18. All right, go ahead and plot our points. So if I go out 1 in the x direction, I'm going to go down 2. If I go out 2 in the x direction, I'm going to go down 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Same thing on the other side. And I don't have 18 here, so I'm not going to go 18. All right, next, determine solid or dashed. Well, it's greater than or equal to. So solid, shading above or below. Well, greater than, so we're above. So a solid line, shade above. All right, done. All right, let's do F here, and then we'll be done with these examples. All right, this is in standard form. They do not give us the vertex, so we're going to have to find it. So remember, we're going to use our x equals negative b over 2a formula. All right, so b is 2, so negative b is going to be negative 2 over 2 times a. Well, a is 1, so negative 2 over 2 equals negative 1. So my x point of my vertex is negative 1. Then we need to plug that in and find out what y is. So negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 minus 3. Well, negative 1 squared is just 1. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 minus 3. So 1 minus 2, negative 1, minus 3, negative 4. All right, so my vertex is at negative 1, negative 4. So negative 1, 1, 2, 3, negative 4. All right, let's draw our 1, 4, 9 table. Noticing that my A is a 1. So this is going to be a standard shaped parabola. All right, next, solid or dashed. Well, it's just greater than. So dash shading above or below. Well, it's greater than. So above again. All right, by the way, if you get one that's less than, like we haven't had for all of the examples, you shade below. All right, so graph this out 1, up 1, out 2, up 4, out 3, and we're going to go up 9. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same thing on the other side. Dashed line, do your best to draw this as neatly as possible. I know it's kind of hard to draw a dashed line on a curve. Shade above. All right, and that is it for today. As always, send me an email if you have any questions, and good luck with your homework, guys. See ya.